As you can see, there's all kinds of snowmobile tracks out here on this lake, and the sun is coming up. It's looking really pretty out here. This is where I've been shooting this morning. Just decided to come out on the lake, take a little walk. Once again, it's so cold out here this morning, and now the sun is actually peeking up, but this is walking out on the ice, and there's all these geese out here just finding the only pockets of open water that they're able to, and this is over at a place called Gage Marine, just a little bit out of Williams Bay where I live, but this is where I chose to go this morning to check things out. So I'm going to walk on ahead a little bit and see what kinds of pictures I might be able to make of these geese without disturbing them, because they are just trying to keep warm. I see some coots and some other water birds in here too.
So as you can see, there's many opportunities for photography in the winter time. It's cold and it's desolate and it seems so bleak, but I've challenged myself to find photographic opportunities in every day. So I go out, and in that challenge I am constantly looking and seeing beyond the ordinary, much more than I might otherwise. And since it's my passion, it's a real fun but challenging thing to do. Of course, any passion also takes discipline, and so I am working on photographs like that. So as you can see, you'll find many ice pictures, and you'll see sculpture within the ice. Beautiful imagery. So as we go along here, you'll see. This image was an image that I found. It was a leaf that had fallen off the tree, obviously in the fall, and of course is dead now. But I felt that each of these images, which I called reflections, showed still the contact of the leaf to the tree as it had fallen off, but the trees were reflected into the water, and thus if you turn one of the images around, it looked almost as if the leaves were superimposed onto the branches. And of course it wasn't, but I thought that it was quite a symbolic image, and that sometimes we leave what we're familiar with, i.e. the leaf to the tree, and we fall not too far from our familiar paths, and yet there's still some connection, but we need to let go and learn to look for the new life, which is of course what the leaves were doing. This last one was an image I called Yin and Yang Leaves, and again, I didn't have to travel too far from my front door to find this image of two dead leaves, two different colors, and actually the split in the middle was the fold in the leaves, and I did crop the image to get it to look like this, but the focal point to me was the center. Normally it would be rule of thirds, and I didn't think that worked here. The rule of thirds would make one leaf overpower the other. Therefore, I thought that the whole subject was really that center point, and then let your eyes travel to the left and to the right as they might, whichever way, first going after each of the leaves individually. So these were some of the images from February. Thank you. You can visit my website to see more at wisconsinphotos.com or kristenwestlake.com. Thank you.